In our previous videos, we talked about finding your purpose in being an early childhood educator. And we also discussed the different types of careers that you can have and the different sectors that you can have a career in early child education. Well, today we're going to talk about the positions that don't require for you to have a college degree. In these positions where you don't need a college degree, there are different expectations and then there are different requirements, and they are set by the families. Some families may require that you have some hours in early childhood education or child development, but there are others where they are growing into childcare. When we talk about these positions, we are going from the least expectations to the most expectations. So when we talk about them, we're talking about your mother's helpers, babysitters, and nannies. So with mother helpers, these are basically other children taking care of other children while the parents are still at home. These care providers are supervised by the parents of the children. These children usually are the age 12 through 14. Care.com says that these are the babysitters in training. Although they may be babysitters in training, they are there to keep the entertainment of the kids, like helping them with their homework, playing games while their mom or dad are entertaining guests, or if they want to take a nap, or if they're working from home. These children usually work just for a few hours. They don't usually work more than 4 hours if they are there for help. A babysitter, on the other hand, is a person who comes in and help on an as-needed basis for short-term periods of time while the parents is not in the household. While the parents are not in the home, the person who is the babysitter should be 14 years old and up, but that depends on the state that you live in. For example, in the state of Illinois, 14 years old is the legal age to leave someone home alone. And if they are watching children, they should be trained in order to keep the children safe. However, the Illinois House Bill 4305 will lower the age from 14 to 12 years old. It passed in the House, but it has stalled in the Senate. So as soon as the Senate passes that bill, we will be able to use 12-year-olds as babysitters, and they can be left alone with children that they will be supervising. Because the nanny is usually an adult who is employed by a family to take care of their children, whether it be a part-time or a full-time basis. The nanny usually have an option to either live inside the home, or they don't have to live inside the home, but they get paid on a salary or a hourly wage. They are usually servants inside the home, also completing household tasks, where they would perform tasks like household chores, or they would transport the children to and from wherever they need to go. And then they also would prepare meals for the children. They usually have a background in early childhood education, and they've had some formal training. That way they qualify to be a nanny for the family. And most of the time, the families would require that the nannies have some type of education in order to help out with their children. In these three positions, someone who is just getting started in early childhood education could take one of these positions to start their career as an early childhood educator. I think that the children ages 12 and 14 would have a great experience in early child education, once they get trained and they understand the necessary steps and the necessary education that they may need in order to provide excellent care for their children. If you would like to work as a mother's helper, or if you would like to be a babysitter, or if you would like to reach the point to where you can become a nanny without actually going to college to get a college degree, you can do that if you like, so that you can work with children and you can get the experience that you need to understand within yourself if you would like to work with children or if you don't want to work with children. With that being said, I am providing CABS training. CABS meaning child and babysitting safety training. The goal of this program is to help students develop knowledge, skills, and confidence to effectively supervise and manage children in their care. This program includes instruction on the business of babysitting, proper supervision, the basic caregiving skills, and guidelines on how to recognize and handle problems that may occur. This program is not intended to meet any regulatory requirements for child care providers.